And welcome back to another Smash Bros. Live stream here at Rio Grande University. I'm one of your casters tonight, Dylan Euler, and I'm joined by
Holden Wilbur.
And tonight we're going to be bringing you all of the action from tonight's game with John Notter, PBJohn. And tonight is actually, I believe, his first game of the playoffs, right?
It is. I believe he's also the one of the last esports players in playoffs currently.
Yeah, that's something I was kind of surprised to hear because of our, I guess our last Overwatch game didn't really pan out so well. But I'm going to leave that talk to Traven Walker, their caster. And we're going to focus on Smash Bros. Tonight. And of course, John, he is one of our best players. And I do not know if he's the last Smash player left in, but I do know that he's definitely one of our last players.
Yeah, I believe Dakota, one of our Xbox, may be still in. But I don't believe she has a game tonight.
Yeah, and I guess we'll just have to wait to figure that out. When John comes on for his interview later, he can let us know. But I believe he should be starting soon, and stay tuned, and we'll be on.
Yep.
And we're back again. So John is not ready yet. I haven't heard from him. But when he gets here, we'll make sure to get on there and see how things are going. But we just figured we'd sit around and talk for a minute about how the season's gone so far.
So in terms of Smash, it's been pretty well. John was, I think, mainly undefeated except for about 2 games, I believe.
Yeah, and I think I was here for those 2 games because some of you who may listen daily, which we hope there some of you are out there listening to us every week, but for those of you who watch weekly know that I am relatively new. This season started off without me, And then about halfway in, I kind of joined and helped out a bit with Smash Bros. So I hadn't actually seen his previous games, but for the ones I've been here for, I've seen him do extremely well. And then we saw him lose. And any though he did lose, he did play very well. But it was definitely interesting to see John lose because, as we have mentioned before, we went to high school with him, and we remember him being like the absolute best, and he still is very, very good. But once you hit the college world, you start to hit people that take it a little more seriously. Because in high school, anyone joins esports and anyone plays. But once you hit college, it's like you kind of have that choice to continue. In high school, you might just join a club for the sake of joining a club. But when you join college level esports, collegiate, God, that's a hard word to say. Collegiate? Collegiate.
You know, for a long time, I thought that was Colgate.
Yeah, it's a weird word. Anyways, when you join collegiate level esports, things are a little different, and people take it much more seriously. So in high school, maybe you have like your places 1 through 10. Usually 1 through 3 actually go to college and do collegiate. Good God, collegiate esports.
Yeah. So the thing with that is, it's much more random than it was, at least for us with ESO in high school. Pretty much, you could get paired with anyone. You could be like the top ranked player and get matched with like the 125th in the league or something.
I gotta say that ought to be kind of intimidating. Just not really sure who you're gonna play. And I think for John, that intimidation may be not as high, but he still plays as if he was facing someone that is like the, second best in the world. He's still going to give it his all. And that's what I enjoy about casting him. And tonight we're going to see even more of that because this is his first playoff game, correct? First?
Yes. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so seeing that, you're going to see him give his all out here tonight. And I strongly encourage you to stick around and watch and follow along with us and see how John does. And with that being said, we'll be back here in a minute with some more updates or with the actual game.
Goodbye.
And we're back. So the game still has not started yet. We're still waiting on word for that. But we're here anyways, and we're going to talk about all kinds of different stuff about like just Rio Grande.
Yeah. First up, well, as you can see, we have Final Boss Con on May 4th, 2024.
That is something I've heard a lot about, specifically from you, Corbin.
Yes, I'm very excited for it because we have some special guests coming in. We have the voice actors for Mr. Satan and Majin Buu from Dragon Ball, and we have an actress from Power Rangers.
Yeah, and I'm really excited about that. I've like the second I heard that Dragon Ball characters are going to be there, I like freaked out.
Exactly.
And then about 2 weeks passed, and you just kept telling me about Dragon Ball characters going to be there. So now I'm very aware of it, but I'm still excited for it.
Yeah, of course. And we hope to have some sort of game tournament like we have in previous years. With some new rulings from Nintendo, I'm not sure how possible that would be to have a Smash tournament again, but I mean, we're hopeful.
Yeah, he's got to be hopeful. And so yeah, of course, there's John Notter. We're going to be streaming him tonight. PBJohn joins the battle. He will be joining the battle.
He will.
Eventually. Smash playoffs. Will they move forward? That's a good question. My personal prediction, I don't want to say because we're about to cast it and I don't want to send any bad luck John's way.
Yeah.
But personally, I guess you could say I'm excited to see how it will go and commentate and tell others exactly how it is going. And, you're going to see that live. This is not, I guess it's a little bit delayed because we do have like NECC regulations that kind of delay this a little bit, but you're not watching this like an hour or two after it's happened. We're actively talking about it and sending it your way.
Yeah, we only have a 3-minute delay, so don't worry too much about that.
Yeah, not a lot. Well, I guess a lot could happen in 3 minutes, but you don't need to worry about that.
Oh yeah,
and
especially with Overwatch.
We're live on a lot of different platforms, of course. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. So pretty much anywhere you could possibly watch us, we are live.
John just sent the arena code.
Oh, John did send the arena code. Good.
My Discord's loading.
You just bring the phone over here.
I will. I'm not saying this on stream.
Yeah. So just give us a moment while we type this in. I'm using Joy-Cons. It's going to be a little difficult. We are actively typing this in, folks. It does not get any more in the moment than this.
Yeah, we are literally joining right now as we speak, and it's loading in. Let's see if it lets us join.
Man, if this kicks us, it'll be very disappointing.
We will. This has a lot of build.
And
yes, we're in.
We are in. You cannot see that yet because there's not a lot to see here. But we are just moments away from the game.
We go over to sit on the bleachers in the spectator stand.
Yeah,
maybe
with
get
our
some
little
popcorn and
Bowser,
drinks.
Miss Bowser profile image. I don't know why that's my image, man.
I have no idea. That's
I don't even know what character that is.
I think that's
it's like Bowser with big lips and
Wendy.
a bow.
I think it's one of the Kooplings.
Kooplings.
Yeah.
Most people just call them like children. Kooplings. It's an interesting name.
Gotta have a name for the different children.
Gotta add that ring to it. Koopling.
Yeah, like cows have calves, cats have kittens. Bowser has Kooplings.
Man, that's weird. It's Bowser specifically that has Kooplings.
Yeah.
I don't even think Bowser is like a breed of something. He's just Bowser.
Maybe.
There's nothing extra to it.
Maybe he's like a
big turtle. That's his breed, big turtle.
Yeah. Unless he's like some sort of Pokemon evolution of Koopa Troopa.
Koopa Troopa? I don't remember that one.
Like the little turtles that, walk down and like...
Oh, okay. I thought you meant it was like a literal Pokemon. Like there is a Koopa Troopa Pokemon.
No,
that'd be weird. Imagine that. Like, who's that Pokemon? Koopa Troopa. That'd feel like something straight out of Team 4-Star.
it would. Shout out to Team 4-Star. They make the best dub of Dragon Ball that there is.
They really do. Like, it's not very realistic, but it is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
And it does get the story across.
Exactly. They know the lore in and out.
Yeah.
Like, they know what they're talking about.
They do. Very true. As we had mentioned a few moments ago, folks, we are just minutes away now. I think it's only going to be a couple of minutes. You don't have to wait very long. Soon we'll get straight into the action. It's just, it takes some time. They got to eliminate the map. So in this moment, they are actively eliminating maps and getting ready. I believe John just joined the arena. So, here we go, everyone. The game is starting. About to start. All right, and we're going right into this, loading up the map right now. It looks like they are playing Lucina versus our PBJohn, the Piranha Plant.
The P in PBJohn stands for Piranha Plant.
It oughta. So he goes right in, throwing a few different attacks. He gets hit by the sword and is sent up into the air, but he's jumping around them, dodging, and trying to get down there. He throws the Patui, which is one of his normal attacks. John always uses the Patui. I mean, of course, you got limited move sets in Smash Bros, but Patui is one that he tends to go for.
That's like a signature move, folks. That's you know it's John when you see that Patui.
But he doesn't just limit himself to that. We just saw a few moments ago, he's going for a few different type of, I guess, jab attacks, a Piranha Plant version. He's just biting at him. He's throwing a few more Patuis, going for that long range attack, but he does miss, which leaves him vulnerable. He took a little bit of damage, but he's still managing to dodge around and leap around it. Went up right into the air, but came down on him and hit him with a larger attack that threw some.
Poison Cloud.
Oh, and there he goes. John takes the first stock. He's only at 85 damage with the opponent sitting at 0 where they just spawned in, but he's already risen that up to 35 damage. He just spawned in, folks, and he's at 35 damage already.
He already has the advantage over him.
And he's still sitting at 85. This man has not managed to land a shot on our guy, John. He's got him up to 70%.
Almost equal damage. Well,
he's up
John
to 114 now, and there goes John's first stock. But putting him at 70, he's already basically got like a full stock lead here where he's already at so much damage. And we don't want to jinx it because, of course, well, never mind. There goes the stock.
No jinx in that.
So they're both sitting at 0-0 with John with a full stock lead. He throws the gas, which lands some damage up to 29, and that Patui puts it up to 49. So John's got him at a pretty heavy sitting right now. But he did take a few attacks there, putting him up to 30. But he hit him back with that Patui, putting him at, with the gas on top of it and a few different jab attacks, he sends him up to 82%.
See, this is the John Nodder I'm used to. He may have had some rough times.
He had a rough couple of weeks, but he's bouncing back on his feet in this game right here. Up to 91 damage on his opponent, sitting at 1 stock. He sent him flying. That was almost game. He almost had game right there.
That's close.
Oh, but he does lose his first stock. But with him sitting at 116 damage, really all it takes is just one big hit. Can he get it? It looks like it, but it wasn't enough to kill him. He goes for the finishing move, but, well, I don't know if that'll be it. Will it be it? Oh, and he could not recover. John getting the first round, sitting at 1 stock.
John wins first round.
That's a very big deal when you're in playoffs. Losing a first game is, I mean, of course your opponent's going to get a feel for you now, but that's a big deal right now.
Yeah, I believe that playoff pressure is getting to John, and he's really stepping it up this week.
Yeah, that was definitely one of his better games I've seen in a minute.
Absolutely.
Wow, I'm not sure how much words I got for that. That was just intense.
Yeah, and that was quick. Yeah.
It was very quick, but just I can feel the tension. Like, I'm not the one competing, yet my palms are sweating.
Yeah, like looking at the stream right now, the game is just starting.
Man, that was quick.
Yeah.
With our 3-minute delay, we know for a fact that was 3 minutes.
Yes.
That was a 3-minute round. Smash Bros. Always moves quick. As you saw, he didn't exactly 3-stock or 2-stock him, so his opponent definitely gave him a run for it. But it was still quick. That's just how Smash Bros. Is. Everything could happen with, like, not really a blink of an eye, I would say, but it almost feels like it. It almost feels like if you blink, you're gonna look up and someone's down a stock.
Oh, definitely. Like, of course, you can get killed really quickly. Like the time I was defeated in 12 seconds by.
Oh yeah.
Andrew Miller. Shout out to you if you happen to be watching.
Yeah, this can definitely be a very fast-paced game, and as we had saw, John definitely put a lot of thought into his next game, his next movements. He doesn't want to let anything slip because this is just such an intense moment. Everything has boiled down to this, and John is not letting a moment slip away from him.
As he should.
It looks like our opponent is ready. Mech Marlin. Maryland? That's an interesting name. And we're going right back into it. This is our second round, well, second game. Lucina versus Piranha Plant again, the rematch. They both are spawning in right now, and John goes straight for the Patui, but he actually kind of like suctioned that back in because his opponent dived at him so quick.
Oh.
You can definitely tell he's trying to make sure he doesn't get hit, but he's taking a few different hits now, up to 49%. Now the opponent must have understood like who they're playing right now. They are aware of like what's going, like John's play style to an extent. He's got a better understanding, which must have been what's given him the lead so far with 88 damage. John is struggling to stay on the map. And there goes his first stock. That's definitely a rough start for him.
Yeah.
He hasn't been able to land a hit so far. Well, he's got a little bit right now with 5 damage, but it's already cost him 47%.
Yeah, this could be close. After this round, John may have to change up his playstyle a bit.
He might have to try a few different strategies because this is just, he's having a bit of a hard time. Quite a few different hits coming his way, and he hasn't dodged them well.
They're equal damage, but not equal stocks, which is not good in Smash Bros.
Yeah.
That one stock makes a big difference.
It really does, and right now he's struggling to hold on to his stock, but he did send his opponent flying. However, they managed to recover. Oh, no, not quite a stock yet, but he's got him close. He's trying to hide behind the gas and throw some long distance attacks, but he just went for a few different jabs there. The opponent is trying to recover, and there goes the first stock for the opponent. They're both sitting at 2 stocks. However, his damage is very high, so he's got to be careful. He's got to watch it. He's definitely trying, but he's kicking him off the map. He's having a hard time getting back up, and that cost him a stock. There goes John's second stock. This opponent is in a lead with a full stock, and he's already got John up to 9 damage. Not a lot, but it's definitely some damage.
Yeah, it seems this opponent may have not taken John too seriously at the beginning, and now that he sees what he's like, he's really going at it.
John's trying to, he's got the he's recovered, so he's holding the high ground at the moment, but his opponent jumped up and he's definitely getting some hits on him, but with that damage, it's a rough moment for him. However, he almost took the stock.
Exactly.
If he can manage to take this stock, he can actually have a chance at a comeback.
Yes, and it's looking like that might be possible, but
and there goes now they're 1-1. This game could turn in John's favor. He's just got to be careful with such high damage and such with low stocks.
Any hit now could get John out here, so you better be careful.
He's starting to get his opponent to the point where you could say the same about him. He's actually leading damage now. They're 75 to 85. This is definitely this went from John not having a good shot to a nail biter. Yep. This is incredibly close. It's just a mere percentage in difference. He's trying to get back up on the map. John goes for the recovery. He throws the Patui, and he sends him flying. John has managed to hold the map again.
And still pretty equal in damage, it looks like.
This is definitely a close one. It's got me on my edge of my seat.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Only a 3% difference. John's trying to get back up on the map. He throws the Patui and sends him flying again. And again.
And again.
Oh, how is he still in it?
And
John takes the second game.
Nice.
What a comeback.
That was looking close.
I thought he lost it. I really thought he lost it, but he came back from it. That just shows you that you never want to give up. Even when they have the full stock lead, he just didn't let it get to him.
Yeah.
He stuck to his guns, kept playing his game, and he got it.
Yeah, I know you all can't see it right now, but that Piranha Plant smile just goes to show how this game went. Perfectly describes it.
John is now in the lead of the overall game, 2-0 so far. I believe NECC plays in 5s. So if John manages to get just one more, he can win this.
I believe so, yeah. One more, and that's a win. 3 out of 5.
Man, that was intense.
It was. It was interesting.
Oh, wow. They're going right into it again.
Oh.
And on to the third game.
They are ready. They're not
both sticking to both their characters. No one has switched. I wouldn't expect a switch from John.
Never.
A few different jab attacks right off the rip, sending his opponent into some high damage. He's trying to hold the
John's
center of the
taking
map.
Oh, there we go.
A few different jab attacks and various different attacks. So far, his opponent has actually managed to land some extra damage on him, putting him at 40 to 38.
Still pretty equal damage, though.
Throwing the Patui and a few different gas attacks. Still don't know the word for that. I guess poison would be the right word.
Yeah, it's Poison Cloud. Call
Poison
it what you
Cloud.
want.
I like gas attack.
Yeah, gas attack.
Gets him with the recovery attack, putting him up to 121 damage while John is sitting at a solid 69.
Throws Patui. Oh! John is not letting him
Oh,
stand
that
up to his
Patui
ground.
attack. That was intense. He just threw it off the edge and it managed to land him while mid-recovery. But he comes back with him and trying to get some damage up on him for that. John tries to recover.
Oh. And that was a near
Oh, and there
death
goes the
for-
first
oh.
stock. That was just ripping on both sides. They both were at such high damages, up in the hundreds, but John is still at the 100, and he's not letting his opponent get a chance to try and take that off of him.
Of course, any slip up and John could lose this match. So he's got to watch out and keep on this.
Multiple different jab attacks, and with the Patui, sending him flying up to 100 damage already. John has already managed to put him almost at his level of damage. 121 to 134. John's still sitting at 3 stocks.
Could this be his 3 stock from John?
I would say that looks unlikely, but I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He took that stock off of him right there. Up to 3 stocks. He's got his opponent down to 1 that quick.
Yeah. Now, John's pretty high in damage. He may lose his stock soon, but there's a chance this may be a 3 stock, guys.
It is definitely a possibility. John is trying to recover. Still sitting at that 3 stocks. He's got his opponent up to 10 damage so far, but now he's up in the 200s. It is insane that he's still holding on to. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not
Spoke
all
too
good things
soon.
can last forever. He's at 2 stocks now. He's got his opponent up to 33. There's that Patui and a few different other attacks. Trying to get that damage up. The Patui has been his friend in this game so far.
Yeah, John is definitely at a major advantage in stock and damage right now.
Yeah, I would say so. He's got his opponent to 69 while he's still sitting at 48.
With 2 stocks.
Both just at such they're kind of at level damages now, but John's still holding the map and he's got him at he's just sending that damage up and up and up.
Exactly.
127 to 53. There's a few different jab attacks around. Threw him off the map. Tried to get the Patui a couple times, but it hasn't landed yet. Oh, with a midair down attack and an up attack, he manages to take him out.
Oh.
John has 3 wins so far.
And I believe that's a win for the whole game for John.
I would say so.
Judged by NECC rules. And good luck, John. And good job.
I believe they're probably still going to play it out, though.
Definitely.
Any though he has already won it, these next few games won't count for much, but they can still be something interesting to watch.
Could be a learning experience.
Plus, I believe if John manages to win the next 2, it's going to look very well on him.
Yes, definitely. Because from what I've seen, this has been pretty close. This is a very good match for John, I believe.
I would definitely say so. Well, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break because they're probably going to dive back into this soon. So we'll be back real soon.
Yep.
All right, everyone. It looks like we were wrong. Well, we were right about John winning. He definitely won, but they're not going to play the next 2 rounds. The arena did shut down. So that will be it for tonight. We'll go ahead and talk to John and see if he wants to do an interview. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, we'll be back and let you know.
Yes. Also, I need to give a quick shout out to my mom, who I just noticed texted me earlier. I will bring the groceries up from the van when I get home.
All right.
Yeah, we'll be back, guys. Do you have anything else to say?
Nope. All right, we're back, and we're doing a post-game show with John Notter. John, how do you feel?
I feel pretty dang good.
I would say so. That was a quick game, and you did very well.
I was pretty proud of myself tonight. I'm glad I was able to bring back a dub.
Yeah, I mean, you had us scared a little bit with the second round, but beyond that, you did flawless, man.
I had you scared. You gotta imagine what I was doing. I'm like down a stock for like 2 hours while I'm getting chased by this sword.
Yeah, and even in the end, it was like close percentages, like 200 to 200. That had me on the edge of my seat.
I don't know how I didn't die and got to 200%.
I don't know, man. But even in the last round, I don't know how you didn't die. You just kept going. You almost 3-stocked him.
I was not ready for that. Like I was just looking. I was just kind of chuckling because I'm like 196, 201.
That was a very intense and very fast game. I mean, it was intense for what it was, just what was weighing on it. But you didn't give him much a chance to make it too difficult.
Oh yeah, I don't want to get sent to losers bracket this early.
Oh yeah, I agree with you.
It seems the first round he didn't really take you that seriously. And then he's like, "Oh no, I just realized who I'm up against," and it was pretty even, but yeah, you ended up coming out on top.
I mean, it's kind of like that with people. I don't know. Like first, they don't really know what to think about him, and then he, I guess you could say, he sort of grows on them.
Gross.
Plant puns.
Gross.
But yeah, like that was that was a fun game to watch. I really enjoyed that one.
Well, I'm glad I gave you guys an entertaining game. I'm excited for winners round 2.
Well, how do you feel about all of it? Just like letting it weigh in afterwards.
I'm actually really glad because end of the season, I came off with 2 losses. I don't like ending off on a loss. That's never something I wanted. You don't want to end off on a loss. So it's nice to actually come back in and then just boom, come back in fighting and give people a run for their money. I'm excited. I want to go all the way as far as I can.
One thing I will say I noticed is that you and that Patui worked together very well in this game.
Oh yeah.
In the third game for sure. In the second one, it seemed to fight with you a little bit, but in the third game, that Patui was your best friend.
Yeah, Patui and I like combining with poison as well. That is the game because I can use that to basically say you can't go here, you can't go here, you can't go in this area or you get hit. Oh, you want to take 20 damage? Here's Patui.
One thing I've done in the past just playing Link is I throw that bomb down while they're trying to recover and I kill him with it. You pulled off a Link moment there because he was trying to come back up and you hit him with the Patui and he didn't get a chance to recover and just boom, it was over.
Yeah, I love it's not the easiest thing to do, but you definitely can 2-frame with Patui when you can catch him on that ledge snap animation. And it's always nice because it's usually a pretty early kill if you can catch it. So I was glad I was able to hit that.
Well, that's about all I wanted to throw in. Corbin, you got anything to say?
Saying that was there's not much to say. That was such a quick round, quick game. It was it was interesting to watch. Like Dylan mentioned before, especially the second round, we were like, oh no, is he gonna lose this one? And then like suddenly you turned it around on him and just like destroyed.
Well, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but all I can do is do my best.
Yep.
Well, you got anything else you'd like to say before we hop off here?
It's been fun. Thank you guys for streaming. I'm glad I was able to give a good game.
Our pleasure. All right, everyone. That was John Nodder from his first and very successful playoff match.
We're looking forward to the next match.